I want to share with you a little bit about our legislative session. The Texas legislature meets every 2 years. This past year, or the year we're in, was the year of the session. They treated community colleges very well this year. Appropriations were up significantly. We had asked for a little more, but we're not going to turn away what we got. Practically about $1 million extra to our budgets, thanks to the legislature. If you see your representative, please thank them. With that significant increase, we were able to make a significant dent in your salaries. So even though you were capped out at the bottom of the scale, you still should have seen those additional steps. So that was a great action by the legislature to increase appropriations. They've also increased our TRS contributions to help keep those pensions sound, and when we're ready to retire, that those monies will be there to help fund our retirement. Property taxes, there was a big topic this year. The goal was to scale property taxes back by limiting the rollback, which is the amount you can raise taxes each year without voter approval. Community colleges got exempted from that, so for the next 2 years, we will maintain our 8% property tax rollback. So it's kind of capped at 8%. If you go above it, the voters can recall it and have exercise their right to tell you to bring it back down. There was some significant bills passed in the realm of dual credit. It addresses course sequencing. Dual credit students must designate a major by 15 credit hours. There's a report that's going to come due on transferability. Universities are going to have to report to the coordinating board what courses don't transfer or they don't accept. We'll do a similar report on courses that they don't accept, and that's at least a first step. It doesn't really fix transferability, but it lays the groundwork for future legislatures to begin addressing it in a more forceful fashion. All high school graduates must fill out a FAFSA. I think that's a great improvement. We still have students showing up today saying, I need help paying for my classes. Have you filled out your FAFSA? Yes. When? This morning. It's not going to be in time. So we hope that will help at least get them qualified sooner. They also approved or designated March 1st as the Girls' STEM Day, which I know those of you that teach STEM, March 1st is an official STEM Day for girls. So we'll be celebrating that and try to encourage more of our females to join the STEM careers. On 40X, we had our WIG last year was to graduate 1,155 students. We exceeded that goal by 95 graduates. We graduated 1,249, and that's summer, December, and May. So our target for this year is 1,320. 1,320 is our target for graduates for this coming year. I know we've made great strides in career pathways and student planning. We continue to work. We've been part of the Student Success Center, the Texas Success Center initiative on pathways. We look to continue to be part of that and hopefully have full implementation soon. Strategically, we continue to focus on those important milestones such as successful completion of a college gateway course, achieving the 15 and 30-hour semester credit hour, of course, core completion, and try to encourage our transfers with an excess of 30 hours. Those that want to transfer with less than 30 hours, we're trying to have at least 30 hours with us before they transfer. And of course, graduation. Those are our key strategic milestones that we're focusing on. Another strategic objective is to have all students on student planning. The more we can rely on our software for degree planning, having those course selections out there for the students, the easier it is for them to register and to monitor their progress. They can go in and see how they're doing towards their goal, whether it's be a transfer or associate degree, certificate, whatever it is. They can monitor their transfer if we populate those student planning. So we're working actively to get those for all of our students. And that's going to include dual credit. You know, one of the charges is to bring all of our dual credit students into student planning. So again, the students, the counselors, the parents can monitor their progress, and it can also alleviate the stress on our registration process. So if we're trying to automate as much as we can the dual credit registration process, it's very labor intensive the way it is now. And as dual credit continues to grow in the number of students that we serve, it's virtually impossible for us to continue with a very labor-intensive process to manage that influx of students. So we're looking to continue to automate that process. One of the other things is we've committed significant dollars to address deferred maintenance items on this campus and other campuses as well. For example, Del Rio should see a new roof in Building A. Yeah, the perennial leak over there. So there's significant dollars for the very first time in our budgets to begin addressing these deferred maintenance items that are have caught up with us. As far as our outlook, we're on a short horizon. We have our 5th year QEP report coming very quickly. This is our 5th year of the QEP, so we should have our visit next year. We start writing the report next fall. So yeah, our 5th year accreditation report is quickly coming. I think that's all about the updates. Yeah, that's all I have for updates. I just want to share with you and tell you that you all have done an amazing work. Our student success points, which is what we get funded on them, but it is a metric that is based on your work. It's students completing Dev Ed, passing 1301 English, 1314 Algebra, getting to 15 credits, getting to 30 credits, core completers, all those metrics that compose the success points. It's all driven on student success. And our numbers are awesome. They're way up there. I think we were the 3rd highest percentage-wise of additional appropriations this year. A big part of that was because of success points. And I owe it all to you. Y'all make that happen. And it's your love and your care for our students, but also for their success. You know, it, like Rob mentioned in the opening prayer, it's not just teaching them, but teaching them how to learn. And that's what's important. And that's what's going to help them throughout the rest of their lives. So I just ask you to keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. Focus on student success. And if you focus on that, you can't go wrong. Just focus on your students. And with that, I just want to close with a quote that reminds us why student engagement is important. And this is from Benjamin Franklin. He says, "Tell me and I forget. Teach me and I may remember. Involve me and I learn." So with that, I'm going to turn it over to the next folks that are come share some words with you. But let's have a great year. Again, welcome everybody back. And it's nice to have everybody with us, especially our new members of our family. So thank you.